What does the soulmate have to tell you? The Nine of Pentacles, slow moving, delays. Eight of Wands, jealousy. And Nine of Pentacles, someone's jealous of your success. Your partner shouldn't be jealous of your success, I assure you. They should be so lucky to have someone who is out to do well for themselves. You, on the other hand, you got the Ten of Cups. There's a delay in a proposal of sorts. The Nine of Cups upside down. Jeez. All right, let's see what the story is. All right, big changes. Two of Swords, indecisions. Six of Pentacles, more delays. Secrets, some of the stuff is still unknown. Two of Wands, upside. So 2-2 so far. Two of Wands upside down. Iffy on the partnership. Eight of Pentacles, really working about work. And then the King of Pentacles. Again, there's a big change with somebody coming up here who sort of got boss energy. Someone who could be an earth sign. That's your Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And I have a feeling this person is certainly wanting change in their life and where they've been having a hard time to make a decision. Again, these are some of the secrets as somebody's soulmate out there. May not resonate with everybody. I take what resonates and leave the rest. Lots of YouTube readers out there. I'm just a messenger and you'll know if this resonates for you. Yeah, let us see what this King of Pentacles also has to tell the story. You have the Moon. There again, intuitive feelings, and the Sun. Oh, this is a fabulous combination of cards. Now, Knight of Wands, there has been a delay of sorts of either a move or a travel. Nine of Cups, center of the reading, somebody is getting their wish, okay? Got the make sure they're not naked. Not naked. We want to make sure that they stay within the YouTube guidelines, even though this channel is not made for children. I wish not to offend anybody. The Nine of Swords. So wow, again, two nines. Do you have another nine over there too? You had Nine of Pentacles. So that's three nines. Okay, that in itself is huge. And I'll make a comment there on the video what three nines mean. The Ten of Wands. So which is a completion card. Ten of Wands, the Nine of Wands, it's send in the replacement crew. No person is about to just not be able to do anything else. But apparently, they've surpassed this, and they're at the mount. And then Six of Wands reversed. So you have two sixes that are reversed, and a couple of cards that show delays in particular. So, and usually the King of Pentacles, they are deliberate, they're grounded, they have great loyalty based on their core, but there is something hubba that they've been tempting with and trying to figure out if this is the right thing. Speaking of, you have the Five of Pentacles upside down, which is interesting. Oopsie, come on, excuse me. Kitty cats, children. Hey, play nice in the sandbox. Okay, thank you. That's what happens on a Saturday night here. The excitement. So the interesting thing is that thank you for your bear with. So Five Pentacles upside down usually is where there's a person and an elderly person with their child or grandchild or outside of a church. The church is warm inside and it's lit, but yet they stay outside. So it's sort of saying that there is comfort there. You just need to sort of look within, okay? Very specific there. When it's reversed, it has a little bit different meaning, especially in relation to Page of Pentacles, which can be a small amount of gift. And when it's reversed, it's almost as the generosity has opened up. But yet we had the Six of Pentacles upside down before, as well as the Six of Wands. So there is either this is interesting. Some of their disappointment is regarding about love. You have the Ace of Cups upside down. So this is interesting to note, okay? Let's continue. Eight of Wands, there's that jealousy I saw before. Someone maybe of what you're doing. Do not fret. Now, here's the Ace of Pentacles. So where somebody wanted to have a beginning with you of some sort, but and here's the Ten of Pentacles upside down. It's almost as if they chose wrong. Let's see what else. Let's get some confirmation. King of Swords. There's someone, and the Knight of Swords. There is a couple of people around this individual, Nine of Pentacles, that are sort of telling them, stay your course. And what's interesting, right in the center here, Seven of Cups. They are getting, and you also have right next to the Seven of Wands, also reversed. So you got two sevens going on here. And now we have all four nines out as well, by the way. Do we have the, we don't have the Nine of Swords. That's the one that we're missing. Take that back, three nines. So the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Wands, both reversed. So where someone thought they had an advantage before, maybe they're not feeling like, that they should put in the work. It's hard for them to see. Especially, but with the Seven of Cups upside down, that's actually a little flipped in the sense of where they were full of fantasy, ideas, full of fantasies of, oh, I can do this and do that. It's more refined now. It's more fine-tuned to what they are seeking, which is very interesting. Now, you're going to receive a message of sort, okay? So if you're waiting to hear from somebody, you are going to hear from them. And here's wonderful. Are they naked? No, kind of. Okay. You are going to get the Justice card here. So let us go now to one of the other decks here to get a little bit more confirmation and continue the story. So this is one individual, okay, and let's see who else comes up. There is a situation about words. King of Swords has come up again. And he's really looking forward, this King of Swords. His gaze is the eyes on the prize. It's interesting. You have the Five of Wands being one of the obstacles. And there's someone hiding the truth. Someone may not be completely ethical here. This card also came up, and you have the King of Wands. Interesting. I wonder if there's something going on at work. And these were old buddies. They knew each other for a long time. So there's two individuals here that maybe they are, also Seven of Swords, can sometimes refer to malicious gossip or people who are trying to take things that are not theirs, very specifically there. So maybe someone's trying to swap or thinking about swapping in. But with the Five of Wands, it does show that, frankly, this may be not the best choice of action to take. And they've been struggling with this. And maybe, especially since the King of Swords, the air signs, your Aquarius, your Libra, and missing one, Gemini, the way they're looking at this fire sign. But these guys, either they work together, but they also known each other for a long time. Okay? Now, why are they showing up here? What's the story here? This also could be a same-sex relationship here, where someone has a choice with the Two of Wands. Okay? What else can we find out about these two gentlemen? Definitely worked. Eight of Wands. So I'm wondering if now I'm picking up that Spirit's trying to tell me that someone may be giving advice. And the advice may not necessarily... sometimes what's good for the goose ain't good for the gander. And this may be a case where we're going to confirm right now. See, someone's bored. Now we got the Four of Cups and the Nine of Wands. We were talking about that Nine of Wands, and you can see he's sort of like putting in the replacement time. I'm just depleted. And it's interesting. It's almost like the person, you almost want to say that they're playing the victim card here because it's falling right underneath the Seven of Swords. But I don't think they are. I think they are tired of trying to figure out how to bring excitement to their life. And I think they've met through some obstacles. And I think another way to interpret this too is how they maybe fed into the lies that they were told as a way to sort of discourage them from going after what they want. Nine of Wands, they want movement. They would definitely want to move forward in this. Thank you, Spirit. The Emperor, they really want to man up. They definitely want to fill this role. They actually have been envisioning a lot, which is great. Now, let's see, what does Spirit have? Thank you, Spirit. I saw the card you just... Oh, you flip back, huh? Okay. Sometimes with Spirit will do all sorts of things to... I see you popping out. Ten of Pentacles. So wherever... Yes, Katie, sweetheart. So, yeah? You have plenty of food in your bowl. You know that. Don't try me with that one. Okay. So your ten, you know how they are. So the Ten of Coins shows that there's definitely foundation at the center of this all in terms of bringing in multi-generational wealth, as well as passing down the knowledge from generation to generation. That's really important too. Okay, let's see what else we have. Spirit, thank you so much. Yeah, wow. So we're getting the Five of Cups, and we had the Five of Coins upside down before. So yeah, this person has been having a bit of sort of sorry about what they did, and you have the Page of Wands. So again, more messages coming through, and it's interesting that we've now gotten two cards about messages. Maybe they want to come to truth with what has been going on. There may have been some family issues. And sure enough, there is an Empress. So these gentlemen, there's definitely someone around who and there's change of direction in terms of one's fortune. So things are fine. Mind you, we're all at one point on this Wheel of Fortune. And if things are not going your way, do note that time does change things, because change is the only constant. Okay, yay, right? And secondly, when you're at the bottom of the wheel, the only way to go, whether it's left or right, is up. So remember that as you move forward. If you're feeling like, oh, where's my good luck? Well, it's right there. It's on its way. And that's certainly the case here, especially for those of you that are creative out there. But there is definitely a gentleman that is seeking balance and to make things with the Temperance card, to make things balanced again. Libra energy here too. So that sort of connects again with the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords, sometimes even though it pulls up the King of Swords, the King of Wands, we have the Emperor card here. So the Emperor and we pulled up the Knight of Wands before too. The Emperor, there's definitely somebody who is looking to man up and connect with their Empress. Okay, and I have a feeling that they've believed some particular stories that may have been told about you, which is why, yeah. So over this Ten of Pentacles, you have, oh, this is beautiful. You have the Queen of Pentacles. So there's your Earth girls, okay, your Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, okay. Right over the Ten of Coins, which is interesting. So, and also Ten of Coins represents too, not only the multi-general wealth, but also businesses, solid business, solid standing, foundation, really good foundation, unlike the Tower where the foundation is breaking. Four of Wands, so which is wedding, April, Aries season, okay? That's very interesting too. I never get and then it's the Knight of Pentacles, move really slowly. They're the one that has the horse, like the Budweiser horses, the Clydesdales, which is a working horse, a beautiful, beautiful working horse. And the neat part about this is while they're methodic, they are strong and they go for the long haul. Unlike, say, your Gemini, your Knight of air signs, who are like, go, go, go. Did I forget to hold the reins? Well, yes, you did. Now, the king over the Empress here, the King of Cups. This is a gentleman who is usually sound with their emotions. They know where their heart connects, and it's right over the Empress's heart. So I have a feeling this King of Cups has probably some planets in his earth signs in his planet alignments, and loving and really wanting to protect this Empress. Okay. So there actually may be a gal out there who has a couple of choices, which is looking like that is the opportunity too. Now, over the Wheel of Fortune for the confirmation, Knight of Swords. So maybe this King of Cups wants to come in like the Knight of Swords because they've been moving like the Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Coins. They're ready to rock and roll. They also may be having younger counterparts, especially since it's sort of around work, where they'd be getting advice. Maybe the guy's actually going out and say, hey, what would you do for this sort of scenario? I don't understand. Okay. No, cat. Sorry, loves. Excuse me. There we go. Okay. Let me Let's see if I can do my best to... Okay. Here were we? So the Knight of Swords. And yeah. So after with the Knight of Swords, there's somebody, this King of Cups, because he was over the Empress card. Okay, right. And right next to that was your Seven of Swords before underneath. And now we're pulling up above over the Temperance is the Five of Swords. This person has been in mental anguish, especially with that Knight of Swords energy, in terms of doing the right thing, and knows, especially with the Temperance over the Temperance card, knows that things have not been where they should be, and they're they're almost just like the card. You can see the person in the back there in the top part of the card, walking alone up a stairwell. Okay, why is this? Thank you, Spirit. There's a Queen of Wands that has been orchestrating a couple things. What did I say? Next to this Queen of Wands, which, by the way, I don't mean to give bad rap to Queen of Wands. They are some great, great, great gals. And one of my besties, literally, probably my best bestie, is a Queen of Wands. Love her. And this is interesting, but next to this particular Queen of Wands, there is three of Swords, separation. And separation from the Ten of Cups. So something's not going her way, and it may have been either she couldn't make a choice. Also, this fourth card falls underneath the King of Cups, and yeah, there was an ending. Here's the Ten of Swords. This is our first, big Ten of Swords. But so where were all these battles with? That's over, and it will probably happen within 2 months, if it didn't happen 2 days ago. Because what comes out straight out after that Ten of Cups? The Sun card. So this ending had to happen before this Emperor could come together, and he wants to shout it out to the world. The Six of Wands is where you are, usually typically you're on top of the horse, you are being paraded through town, and everyone's like, yay, you did it, fabulous. So and so it's a card of sort of showing you, being shown off, okay? And so there's either, accolades that are going to be acknowledged, especially for those of you that are successful in business. And if you've been on an independent route to growing your business, continue to do so, especially with that Empress card. Go, 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 you. Go, go, go. Now, last but not least, let's see what they would say if they could tell you, if they were right here, right next to you. What would they tell you? And I read the Hidden Truth Oracle deck, both reversed and right side up. So let us see. And we'll pull 5 cards. What would they say if they were right here? Thank you, Spirit. And thank you, everybody, for joining me here. Someone's thinking that it's over. You were the best thing in my life. You were the best thing in my life. We will be together again. Spirit, one more card. It is time for me to heal now. So someone is definitely taking the time, which they should, if they want, before they go into a deep new relationship, especially if there's been a recent ending. And interesting, it's over this King of Cups card. What are they healing from? Spirit, please tell me. Thank you, Spirit. They know they did you wrong. They're so sorry. And I think they're really learning. I think this is part of the healing journey that they're on, that they are definitely not trying to blame you anymore. They're going to try to work this out. What else would they say, Spirit, if they could? They replay the conversations you two had. They reread texts. Anything. Maybe they watch you online, your social media feeds, but there's a deep, deep connection there. They love the sound of your voice. Spirit, what would the soulmate say to us who's not here? When they made that choice, which I have a feeling is now ended, you don't know how hard it was for them to step away and not choose you at the time. And I have a feeling with the Ten of Swords, with this other person, that definitely there was, like sort of a third party or a karmic going on. And I definitely believe this person is looking to have their Empress counterpart to their Emperor. And Spirit, what are the last two things? Two cards. I left before you could leave me. So there was some insecurity here that this person maybe didn't think they were worthy of your love, which is the saddest thing, because usually sometimes that's straight from insecurity. Okay, so, and they definitely, oh, look at this. We're going to leave it right here. They love you. They absolutely love you. And that's the secret the soulmate wants to tell you. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. This is Lily Q from the Nine of Cups. Check the website for more videos.